Yo everyone, how y'all doing today? Welcome back and let's get straight into it. Let's talk Daredevil. And today I'm talking about episodes 1 through 4 and how I think this show's off to a really great start. Alrighty. So, episodes 1 through 4 I think is a really great kickoff to the show cuz those first 4 episodes are like a small saga in the whole season. So, it's kind of like the beginning of the Punisher saga in the season because throughout the whole episode, throughout each episode, it's one continuous story. And at the end of episode 4, you can kind of see where it's not the end, but it's kind of like a pause. So that's why I decided to do 1 through 4. And to be honest, I think the show's off to a great start. I'm entertained. There's parts that I really love, there's parts that I like, and I like how each character is growing into someone better. And you can see each character is struggling with their own issues, but how each character is also pushing to do better, and you can see the struggle that each character is facing. It's not just strictly Daredevil, it's not strictly the Punisher. You see Foggy struggling to maintain his career and his life with his best friend Matt and his new best friend Karen, but he has to lie to her for Matt because Matt's Daredevil, and you can see him trying to balance that out. And then Karen knows there's something up, but she doesn't know quite what it is yet because she's still in the dark. But you see her trying to investigate not just that, but all these criminal things involving the Punisher, and you can really see the characters how they work together and how they're growing. So I thought that's really well done. And also I like how episodes 1 through 4 give you a taste of really what's to come because we get the badass fight scenes. Like my favorite two fight scenes so far in episodes 1 through 4 is episode 3, the stairwell fight scene where he's walking down, he has a gun taped to his hand, the chain in the other, and on the way down he's just beating the crap out of all these dudes and using the chain as a whip. And just I thought that was one of the best fight scenes I've seen ever on almost any show. And also, sidebar, I think that chain is what's going to create the idea for him to eventually put the wire thing that's in his batons, which he has in the comics. So that might kind of be a way of in them kind of introducing the idea. So we might get that. I'm hopeful. So I'm really excited to see where this is going because episode 1 through 4 is really just to pull you in, and it does a really good job about that. So please check it out because there's some badass fight scenes. I mentioned my first one, which is the stairwell scene. I love it. My second one is when, well, this whole thing's a spoiler, kind of. So when Punisher's been captured by the Irish, and he's tied up, and then you just see Daredevil walk like across the screen and just hit the top of this little like cavern looking thing and do turns, and everyone there's about to get their ass whooped, and that's exactly what happens. And the way he uses his surroundings there was a badass. And then Punisher had like a freaking blade in his arm that he cut, that he pulls out to escape, and that scene within itself is badass. Two other of my favorite scenes are the more of the psychological moments we have. Again, episode 3 in the very beginning. Daredevil's tied up in chains while him and Punisher are talking because Punisher has him captive. And you can just see like the psychological battle between them two. One's like no killing, one's just killing. Punisher's like I'm you but better. And I love that scene because it's not just them going at it, but it's kind of them explaining to each other why they're right and why they do such things and who they are. So I thought that was really badass. Episode 4, at the end, once Daredevil has helped Punisher escape, they're at this graveyard and they're having another kind of one-on-one talk, but it's kind of swapped. Punisher's not in chains or anything, but he's too weak to do anything. And Daredevil's standing there talking to him, and they're conversating about how you can see their friendship kind of starting to grow, how you can see that it can kind of work together. And I think that's just a good point because at the end of episode 4, it's like a small pause in that story arc, or at least that story arc right there is done. And then at the very end, we get the big deal. Matt goes home, sits in the kitchen chilling, and he just pulls a knife, and you're like, oh shit. And then Elektra is there, and I'm just like, sweet, here we go. So far, episodes 1 through 4, badass. Daredevil season 2, check it out. If you haven't seen season 1, what are you doing? Go check it out. It's beautiful. You'll really love it. And then you can binge watch season 2 with me. So please, let me know what you thought of the first 4 episodes. I will be back here once I see the rest and give you another 5 through 8 is what I'm thinking is next. So let's see what we do. And as always, people, please, if you like this video, smash that like button. Also, please leave comments and feedback down below. Let me know what you think. It's always appreciated. And as always, it's a pleasure.